What's up everyone? I just did a quick tip on my podcast about this, but I wanted to show it in a video format. And that is when this number one mistake you can make with a pressure washer is you see this quick release right here? Well, when you take the tip out and say you put something like your foam cannon, this is the $12.50 foam cannon I'm still using. I'll try to remember to link that video below. But when you connect it right there, you want to be careful that you're pushing it in all the way and it's connecting before you pull the trigger for the first time. Now, with a foam cannon, it's not as important because if you pull the trigger and this isn't fitting perfectly, the foam cannon will just kind of poop out onto the ground and it's not a big deal. But it may drop to the ground and you may break it, so something to consider. But where the real issue and the number one mistake that you want to be careful of is that your tip of your pressure washer sits into that quick release, and it's actually in there because it could sit like that, which would be an issue because if you have pressure behind the gun and you go to pull the trigger for the first time, this is gonna act like a rocket and it's gonna shoot. It could shoot out and dent the car, it could break a window, it could do a whole heck of a lot of things. So not only do you wanna make sure it's in there good, but when you pull the trigger for the first time, after switching from like your foam cannon back to the tip or whatever, I always like to angle it down at the ground. Make sure it's in there good, make sure it's not gonna shoot out. And it's another good reason to keep extra tips around because sometimes the seals or anything could come loose and this tip can come out. So you wanna make sure when you're transitioning and putting something back on that when you pull the trigger for the first time, angle it at the ground, therefore you're not going to dent your car, a customer's car, break a window, or lose a tip, really, all of which is bad news for you when you're out doing a job or doing your own car, especially if you have soap on the car or hard water, whatever. So make sure this is fastened good, that quick release, aim it at the ground, and then pull the trigger. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I will link the cheap versus expensive $12 foam cannon video if you want to see that foam cannon. But I've done it and made the mistake myself where I've shot off tips of the pressure washer and stuff like that. So I wanted to make that quick video. Also did a quick tip on my podcast, but just wanted to share it with you guys here on YouTube. Don't make that mistake. Catch you on the next one. See ya.